Alright, here we are on the InfoWars. Mexico busts coach bus packed with nearly 200 US bound migrants. Illegal migrants. But anyway, I was surprised when the Mexican authorities busted this coach. Normally they just let them on through. Well, let's get into it. The incident unfolded on highway near Los Chapos in the state of Veracruz. Federal authorities conducted checks on vehicles passing through the area, encountered a dangerously overloaded passenger bus. Yeah, I would say so. In total, 182 foreigners hailing primarily from Ecuador and Guatemala were found inside the bus. According to the Instituto Nacional de Migración, IMN, the Mexican government's migration agency, even the largest coach buses generally only provide seating for up to 61 passengers. Holy crap. Indicating the vehicle was likely traveling at around triple its capacity. Yeah, that sounds about right. So hey, wait a minute, maybe that's why the authorities pulled them over. They could see that it was overloaded, and if something bad happened, maybe they were worried about getting sued, because the families of the victims could say, well, why didn't you stop this overloaded bus? It was unsafe. Maybe. That's just my opinion. And of course it gets worse. Among the citizens from Guatemala and Ecuador were 8 unaccompanied minors. Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen there. And 15 family units made up of 39 people, as well as 28 women and 107 adult men traveling alone. The INM explained in a statement, none of the migrants could provide paperwork. Well, of course, they're illegal, they're undocumented, they don't have any. So because they had no paperwork, they couldn't demonstrate that they were in the country legally. Well, of course not. Mexico's not their final stop. The US is. Anyway, moving on. They were transferred to various Mexican agencies for processing and possible expulsion. Wow, expulsion. The US could learn a thing or two from Mexico, or as my Spanish teacher called it, Mexico. The driver was taken into custody and the bus was impounded. On the same day, the INM announced that another group of illegal migrants were found aboard a coach bus in the state of Oaxaca. A group of 40 Chinese nationalists, oh, none of them are spies, were caught by authorities in the city of Tlaxcala de Mataros and taken into custody. Alright, finishing up here. Migrants, well, it should be illegal migrants / aliens, frequently perish or suffer serious injuries in bus crashes as they make their way to the US through Mexico and Central America. In October, a bus carrying more than 50 migrants crashed in Oaxaca, leaving at least 18 dead and dozens more injured. In August, 16 people died and 36 were wounded in another bus crash on a highway in Oaxaca. Days earlier, 17 people were killed when a bus transporting US-bound migrants plunged into a ravine in the Mexico state of Nayarit. 6 of the deceased were identified as citizens of India, while another was from Mauritania. You know, I never even heard of that country before, but anyway, moving on. In February, at least 39 people died when a bus carrying more than 60 migrants flew off a cliff in Panama. It's the same thing with people drowning in the river, or people climbing a wall and then falling off the wall and breaking every bone in their body. If you come in the legal way, you wouldn't have this problem, but there's more incentive to come in the illegal way than the legal way. Well, anyway, take care out there in Clown World.